Good evening, and welcome to the Ordway Music Theater in St. Paul. In just a few moments on this very stage, you are going to see in performance Phil Woods, Steve Miller, Ricky Peterson, Billy Peterson, and Gordy Knudtson. Now, tonight's concert is also made special by the fact that it's going to be broadcast live on TV and radio. So with that in mind, will you please welcome, live from the Ordway Theater in St. Paul, Mr. Ben Sidran.
Yes, it's all right to feel good. The doctor said it's all right. It's all right to feel good. The doctor said it's all right. Feel good in the morning, baby, feel good tonight. Read it in the papers, heard it on the evening news. Yes, we read it in the papers, we heard it on the evening news. The doctors in town got to blow away all your blues. Feel good, feel good, feel good, that's the only way. You got to feel good, feel good, feel good, that's the only way. You just got to feel good and I just got to play. Moving close now, snuggle up to your radio. You got to move in close, darling, snuggle up to your radio. Got some good news that you ought to know. It's all right to feel good, the doctor said it's all right. Yes, it's all right to feel good, the doctor said it's just fine. Feel good in the morning, feel good tonight. Baby, you're mine. Feel good in the morning, feel good in the evening time. A nurse, would you send in the next patient, please?
Yes, it's all right. Yeah, thank you. Well, it's great to be here in Minneapolis and St. Paul and the Twin Cities. I guess we're in both places at once simultaneously. Hello to everybody out there in their houses, cozied up to their fireplaces, people eating pizza by the television, but particularly to you folks who came out here tonight, because this is live music. This is captured music, not manufactured music, and you're in the right place, so I hope you enjoy it. And I've said over and over and many times that I'm really proud to be here with the musicians that I play with in Minneapolis. So without further ado, please welcome Bill Peterson and Gordy Knudtson. Gordy, come.
played piano, it went like this. They would swing as sweetly as an angel's kiss. I've been hearing George Shearing running steady with Freddie Red. Yes, I talk about piano players in the past. They really knew how to fly. A one-way trip on a magic carpet ride in the park with Sonny Clark, walking through the dark with Bud Powell. Won't you listen to them? A Walter Bishop, a Walter Norris, a Walter Davis, and wall-to-wall explorers like a Wynton Kelly and Art Tatum, Phineas, Thelonious, any way you rate them. The music that they made, it's alive today. You hear Cecil Taylor, you hear Jelly Roll play, and nearing that clearing, you are hearing the real McCoy. Ah, come on, Rollin' Roy. Silver, Horace Parlin, now Barry Harrison, don't forget Red Garland, Herbie Nichols and Harold Mayburn, Flanagan, Ellington, Jay McShann. They burn more brightly, rightly today, 'cause there ain't nothing in the world gonna take your breath away. Like Count Basie, Fats Waller, Pine Top, Errol Garner, Hamp Hawes, Norman Simmons, Kenny Drew, Bobby Timmons, Duke Pearson, Duke Jordan, Hank Jones still recording. Oscar got the Grammy. Bill Evans put the whammy on Miles. Yeah, he put it right on Miles.
Yeah. Go for the moose.
All right. This is one of the old songs for the New Depression. Goes something like this. When your high hopes don't materialize, and you looking at life now right between the eyes, you got no gas in your tank, you got no chicken in your pot, your best friend ain't so friendly now, and your best girl, she ain't so hot. Well, why don't you turn? Why don't you just return? Why don't you turn? Why don't you turn to the music? Yeah, you know you can count on that. Turn to the music, child, every time. And out on a job, don't even try to think. When they want your opinion, they'll give it to you. Now watch the boat sink. You adrift in the tide, just along for the ride. No place to hide, so you turn to drink. Well, why don't you turn? Why don't you just return? Why don't you turn? Why don't you turn to the music? You can count on that. Turn to the music, every time. But when your sweet dreams, they finally come to pass, that's when you need it the most. Oh, that's when you heed it the last. Now they're calling you mister, and they're talking about you. You try to resist her, she keeps turning the screw. Well, why don't you turn? Why don't you just return? Why don't you turn? Why don't you just return? Why don't you turn? Why don't you turn to the music? You can count on that. Return to the music, listen, every time. Return to the music. Got to return to the music. You can count on that. Count on that. Every time. Every time. Shake a tail feather. Some of you know I like to talk about the history of this music. I like to talk about the history of this music so much that I can go on and on and on and on. To save you the pain of that experience, I have managed to condense everything I know about jazz in America into 3 simple constituent parts. And it's my firm belief that after laying these 3 simple elements upon you, you too will know everything you need to know about jazz music in America. How can he do it, they say? They ask, how can he do it? Can he do it? Yes, indeed, he can. See, I have studied scientifically the way to synthesize this material. And in the cauldron of knowledge known as the road, the bebop road that goes on and on and on, I have boiled the information down. 3 little pearls of wisdom. It goes like this. The most important thing about jazz in America. It's been true since the first note turned blue in 1902. Number 1, the most important thing, it's a bad romance. You see, you got to have a bad romance to play this music. Now, I don't mean a little sad romance. No, not a little 1 or 2 week affair that suddenly went square. Nobody. I mean a really bad hurt. Somebody had to get their just dessert to make this music come out. And you know, given all the bad romance in the world today, it's a surprise there aren't more jazz players here with us. But these boys here with me today, they're experts. Some of them are particularly experts in the subject. One of them, anyway. Well, number 1 is a bad romance. Number 2, what could it be? I'll tell you what it is. It's a good travel agent. The second most important thing in jazz music, it's a good travel agent. Because nothing will get you out of town faster than a bad romance. Oh, it's feeling pretty good now. I think I'm on the road. But as I say, I've studied scientifically, and I have further proof of whereof I speak. To wit, cast your mind back to that time when that note first turned blue, 1902. The place, Lake Pontchartrain, Louisiana. A hot summer night, it's August. The crickets are cricketing, the chirpings are chirping, and out on the edge of a pier, he's got a cornet in one hand, he's got his eyes on the prize way up in the skies. A wonderful, wonderful trumpet player named Buddy Bolden. And let me ask you something. How many people in this room here tonight have heard the music of Buddy Bolden? I'll answer that for you. No, now you're lying, brother. You never heard Buddy Bolden. Buddy Bolden never recorded. He didn't make record one, and the reason? He did not have himself a good travel agent. Further proof, that same pier, that same night, that same lake, Pontchartrain by name, 20 miles north of New Orleans. He too was a brother, a son of the Basin Street Blues. In fact, Buddy Bolden was his hero. But this young man, he had his eyes on the prize, on the long fallen skies. But he got out of town. He went to St. Louis, Missouri. He went to Kansas City, Kansas. He went to Chicago. Yes, indeed. I saw him, believe it or not, in San Francisco. But he didn't stop there. He went to Moscow, Beijing, Seoul. Man has been everywhere. Sydney, Melbourne. I believe he played right here in the Twin Cities. That man, of course, the most famous jazz musician who ever lived. Pops, Louis Armstrong. That man had himself a terrific travel agent. You got to get out and move if you want to keep this groove. But look, this song really, it's about a young man. His true love was blind, so he was crying all the time. Thought maybe he could find a new love in Paris, France. He's gonna do the Paris dance. But when he got to town, all he found was he couldn't speak French. So he was sitting on the bench all alone, a child, not to mention embarrassed. But it so often happens in this world of travail and cheap wine, the ridiculous becomes sublime. Your final reward, you got to look for it down at the end of the line. Because just then someone put a sight on a box. Phil Woods came by, he was chasing a fox. They say, Phil Woods, spread the word, make the man feel free like the bird. Bebop, bebop, ain't nothing like the sound of bebop, it's steady going on. It don't never stop. Phil Woods, come on down, help the man see around. Bebop, bebop, ain't nothing like the sound of bebop, it's steady going on. And it don't never stop, don't stop. Help the boy with the blues. Ain't nothing like the sound of bebop. It's steady going on. Go on, don't stop. Yeah. Ain't nothing like it, there ain't nothing like it. There ain't nothing like the sound of bebop, it's steady going. I like the sound, child, of bebop, it's steady going. Ain't nothing like the sound of bebop, it's steady going. I like the sound of bebop, it's steady going on, child. Coast to coast, they call it the most. Shore to shore, we got lots and lots more. Those of you paying attention have by now discovered I promised you 3 simple constituent parts and have so far delivered on how many? You're absolutely right, only 2. Number 1, a bad romance. Number 2, a good travel agent. Number 3, what could it be? I'll tell you right now. Seafood. Third most important thing in jazz music, is right, is seafood. What do you think Buddy Bolin was thinking of back there at Lake Pontchartrain? He's talking about seafood. Soft shell crab, in fact. And Louis Armstrong, what do you think got him out of town so fast? I happen to know. Yeah, he was gonna go out with some trout. But nobody said it better than that fine philosopher I'm talking about, Thomas Fats Waller. He gave us the immortal line. Shrimp and rice, mighty nice. Give me some seafood, mama, that's what I want. Give me some seafood, mama, you know what I need. I want seafood, mama, guess what I mean. Give me some seafood, give me seafood, give me seafood, seafood, mama, you know what I like. Seafood, mama, that's what I mean. I want seafood, mama, you know what I mean. Seafood, give me seafood, give me seafood. Nothing like the sound of bebop, it's steady going. I like the sound of bebop, it's steady going. Nothing like the sound of bebop, it's steady going. I like the sound of bebop, it's steady going. Coast to coast, they call it the most. Shore to shore, we got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots more. Yes, bad romance, good travelation. Yellowtail and send me to jail, Phil. Little red snapper on the side. Yes, there ain't nothing like the sound. Bebop is steady going. Seafood, mama. Seafood, mama. Nothing like the sound of bebop is steady. I like the sound of bebop is steady going. Nothing like the sound of bebop is steady. I like the sound of bebop is steady going. I like the sound of bebop is steady. I like the sound of bebop is steady going. Child, it won't never stop.
Yes.
There they go. Wasn't that a swinging show? Or did you hear the fella singing? Soft and low, you know they don't write songs like that anymore. Just tell you what I know now. Long ago, I would take her to a movie show and try to reach her in the feature. Soft and low, you know they don't play scenes like that anymore. Just telling you what I know now. There they go, saw them with my own eyes. There they go, heard them much to my surprise. There they go, there they go, there they go. Don't try to stop him. There they go, there they go, there they go. You never top him. There they go, there they go, there they go. And don't you wonder where they go. When it's time to turn the light down low. Oh, did you hear him on the alto? Sax, he's blowing facts, he's blowing mysteries of life, I believe. Phil Woods, blow one more time before you leave. To my surprise, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. You never top him. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. You never stop him. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. You never match him. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. You never catch him. Oh, there he goes. There he goes, child. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Did you hear the fellow singing? Did you hear the fellow swinging? Don't you wonder where they go? Don't you wonder where they go?
Basically, what I've done is I've surrounded myself with people who I've known for a long time and great players and great musical personalities. And I have the rare privilege to choreograph it and set up the event around my music. I mean, I'd be just as happy to be here around anybody else. I mean, I'd do it around Ricky Peterson's music or Steve Miller's music or Phil Woods' music or Billy Peterson's music. I mean, I'd be part of this in any case, but to be able to say, okay, guys, now we're going to play this song, and now you get to solo, and I get to solo. That's great. I mean, it's like having a real hot car, and I get to drive it, you know.
This is Stephen Guitar Miller wearing a bad pair of black shades.
Good evening.
they grow up outside of Sapporo, where the houses are new, the graves are carefully tended. They wear the mask, pump the gas, they stand in line, they drink the wine, hang up the washing in the rain to dry out on the line, and the smoke rises from the fires. They burn their desires, they say anything not to be a failure. Mitsubishi boy, Mitsubishi boy. The haiku of fast food, the rain and the smoke. The sky is crying, nobody gets the joke. Train moves too fast to make out the face in the window. Train moves so fast, it's got one long window, faceless, and the smoke rises from the fires where they burn their desires. They say anything not to be a failure. Mitsubishi boy, Mitsubishi boy. Hi, Kashko, Marimashita. Watashi no nama wa ben. Blues wa ski desu ka? Kashko, Marimashita. Mitsubishi boy. A Mitsubishi boy. Mitsubishi boy. Ooh, yeah. Mitsubishi boy, a Mitsubishi boy, a Mitsubishi boy, a Mitsubishi boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know there are a few folks out here who are here tonight in response to an album that just came out. It's called On the Cool Side, and the name of the album... Thank you. Thank you. The name of the album came from a line that was thrown out about 9 months ago sitting on Steve's back porch. So he named the album, and he sang on this next song. This song is called On the Cool Side. Sometimes it seems like all the good times are gone, but you got to keep on searching, you got to keep on keeping on. For example, take me sitting right here today. I would not be with you if I believed the things that the people say. You got to keep on pushing, keep on searching, keep it on the cool side, keep it on the cool side, keep on keeping on. Keep on pushing, keep it on the cool side, keep it on the cool side, keep on looking on. They say you won't find water if you're digging in the sand. But you got to keep right on digging, child, you might get your own lemonade stand. Keep it on the cool side. They say you won't find your dinner by looking up at the sky. But you keep your eyes wide open and all four courses might just fly by. You got to keep on searching, keep on searching, keep it on the cool side, keep it on the cool side, keep on looking round. Why don't you keep on searching, keep on searching, keep it on the cool side, keep it on the cool side, keep on looking round. Tired and you can't find a place to rest, and what used to be so easy, well, it's now some kind of test. Just remember, there ain't no substitute for life. That's right, you wouldn't even know you were living if it weren't for all this pain and strife. You got to keep on searching, keep on searching, keep it on the cool side, keep it on the cool side, keep on looking around. Keep on searching, keep on searching, keep it on the cool side, keep it on the cool side, keep on looking around. Go on. Keep it on the cool side now. That's right. Keep it on the cool side. Keep it on the cool side now. There ain't no substitute for life. Stephen,
Yes, sir.
you and I have come a long way to get together and do this.
26 years.
26 years later, this is what they said.
Living in the US of A, you know that I'm a gangster of love. Let me tell you people, I found a new way, and I'm tired of all this talk about love. Well, it's the same old story with the new set of words about the good and the bad and the poor. The times keep on changing, so I'm keeping on top of every bad cat that walks through my door. I'm a space cowboy, I bet you weren't ready for that. I'm a space cowboy, I bet you didn't think I'd be back. You didn't think I'd be back. No, you didn't think I'd be back, did you? I didn't. Slow down, lost and found turnarounds, boys in the military shirts. Well, I keep my eyes on the prize, on the long falling skies. I don't let my friends get hurt. All you backroom schemers, you power trip dreamers, better find something new to say. Cause it's the same old story with a new set of words. You got some heavy dues to pay. Yeah, I'm a space cowboy, ready for that. Space cowboy, didn't think I'd be back. You didn't think I'd be back. I'd be back. I bet you didn't think I'd be back. No. Rock, we're rolling through space since the moment that we first realized what all you fast-talking cats would do if you could. You know we're ready for the final surprise. There ain't no way around it, there ain't nothing to say that's gonna satisfy a soul deep inside. Prayers and surveyors keep the whole place uptight. It keeps on getting darker outside. Why is that? It's the last dance. It's your last chance. Find the one you came with. Better make some romance. It's your last chance. Pretty soon we gotta go. We're here right now, baby, but tomorrow I don't know. It's the last turn, the very last burn. Better find the one that came with and see what you can learn. It's your last turn, darling. Pretty soon we gotta go. We're here right now, baby, but tomorrow I don't know. Phil Wood. It's the last time, it's the last line. Find the one you came with, baby, and make like a clinging vine. It's your last time. This is the last dance. This is your last chance. Find the one you came with and make some romance. This is your last chance, darling. Pretty soon we gotta go. We are here right now, baby. But tomorrow I don't know.
Mr. Ben Sidran.